in this little bag, I feel like a snake salesman, like the snake oil. Within this thing is marvelous tricks. But this is your play therapy room. Who knew that play therapy room could be so tiny and compact? Most of us, especially when you're starting out, do not have the luxury of having an awesome play therapy room like I have, which I'm so lucky. That was partly why I came on. That is how I came on to Wasatch Family Therapy. So I was in private practice for a few years prior to coming on as the director of Child and Adolescent Services. So Julie Hanks, who's my friend and my owner, that was her selling piece. She's like, Claire, I'll buy you a play therapy room. I'll put it together. I'm like, okay, you have me sold. I'm in. But for many years in my private practice, I subletted with another therapist, so I didn't have a play therapy room. I had some shelves of things, and then I had my bag of tricks, literally. And prior to that, I worked in an agency, which, if any of you guys are working in a state-funded agency, due to budget constraints, usually that kind of stuff is really not a priority to have a play therapy room. Sometimes it is in agencies, and sometimes it's not. Mine, it was not. So I had my bag of tricks. But so all you need in your play therapy room, and it's written in your thing, but you have no idea how much stuff, I'm going to just clear this stuff, is in this little bag. So I have a cash register with money. I have a cash register with money. Yeah, it's on your last page. Last page. Stickers, because kids love stickers, and it's fun to do. I have a microphone. I have a drawing pad. I have plenty, a whole bag full, and you could even fit a lot more in this little bag. But I have play food and play dishes. I've got several puppets. So you want to have a variety of symbolic puppets. So you want some safe, nurturing puppets, and you want some more aggressive puppets. I even have my little finger puppet. This is one of my favorite little guys, just on a tangent here. But, it's a butterfly. So puppets come in all shapes and sizes. I had my T-Rex in there. You want a variety of balls. I love these kind of texture-y balls because they're really soft and they kind of are mesmerizing. But you can use a ball in a lot of different ways. You can play hot potato. You can just kind of bounce it around. You can spin it. But balls are good for all genders. I have a series of plastic animals. I have bugs, snakes, army men, nurturing farm animals, terrifying safari animals, sharks, reptiles, you name it. And they're in here. Why are miniatures important to have?
Fit in the bag.
They fit in a bag, yes. And kids will play with no matter how size they are, right? What size they are. And sometimes these little ones are more powerful and impactful than the really big ones. So in my office, in my home office, my work office, I should say, I have a whole wall that's miniatures. This size and not much bigger because that's what you use in the sand tray predominantly. I have a telephone from when I was a teenager. This is my old phone. Most kids have never seen this. There we go. And I actually have a really funny one from the 80s that has like the giant buttons. I should have brought that one, but that one's in my play therapy room too because my mom is awesome and doesn't throw anything away. You can find anything in her house. I have a sword and a gun and a magic wand. Okay. I have a doctor's kit. I have a variety of dinosaurs. Again, you want nice dinosaurs and mean dinosaurs, right? Aggressive and safe. I have markers. I have a doll family of mixed ethnicity. You could add a lot more dolls if you wanted to and clothes. I have Play-Doh. And I have blocks. And I have construction paper. And a card game. See how much you can fit into a little teeny bag? So those are like the very bare bones basics. If I was going to add some more things, I'd probably put in a baby doll with a baby bottle. What else would you guys throw in here? What are some other essentials that you'd need? Dress-up clothes. That'd be great to shove in. A few different things. What else do you think could go in there? Bubbles. That would be perfect to have. I usually have silly putty and bubbles in here. But those are great things. You could throw in a windmill, right? They're at the dollar store right now. They're pretty snazzy. What else do you think should be in your essential play therapy kit? A mirror. That could be really great. What else?
A Nerf gun.
A Nerf gun. Yeah, I'd love that. So you can buy a prepackaged duffel bag full of toys for $375 off of childtherapytoys.com. Or you can spend $25 at DI in the dollar store and just make your own with the bag that you have. So it's up to you. I don't have any preference what you do, either way. But you can see, I mean, really, this bag is not big, and you can pack a lot of stuff in here. And I think when you can keep it, semi-organized, it makes it easier for you to manage it. But even if you just are shoving everything in, there's space for it. I mean, I kind of feel like this is like Mary Poppins' bag. Like, it just keeps going and going.